What's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you a little bit of a different video. I've heard many people talking about it on Twitter, especially given the fact that it didn't happen last week. So let me just adjust the microphone one more time and get ready for this. So as you can see, I'm playing WWE 2K17 online, and I am actually Emma, and that is who we are going to be talking about today, or rather EMMALINA, depending on which way you want to say it or which way you want to put it. Right. Some people are for the EMMALINA gimmick, some people are against the EMMALINA gimmick, some people don't give a shit, some people fucking just completely bored of waiting, and I get all of those opinions. I've had people ask me, what side of the fence am I on? And the truth is, guys, to start off, and I know this video could be summed up in 1 minute, fair enough, I'm not on any side. What I am going to do is I'm going to go through all of what I think about it, and then you could, you know, potentially take your own argument from that. So the first thing really, the first question really about all of this is why. Like, why was there a need to change Emma to EMMALINA, or depending on, you know, is it really a change? I don't know. They're not completely re-debuting her. It's not like King Mabel is re-debuting as Viscera. I don't know why I chose that reference. Or it's not like fucking... I can't actually fucking think of anybody else that's been repackaged to a completely different character. It's not like Albert's completely re-debuting as Lord Tensai. I don't know. I suppose that's as good a reference as you'll get. But no, it's more just a slight tweak. So to start off with, was it needed or is it needed? I truly believe, as far as the main roster goes, no, I don't think so. I mean, Emma was barely given time to try out her current character before she got injured. I mean, she did have this thing going on with Dana Brooke, and that kind of fucked Dana Brooke up, for lack of a better term. You know, she did fucking team with Charlotte for a bit, but she was originally meant to be with Emma. I mean, I don't want Emma to turn into a ditzy babyface, but one thing they could have done is brought Emma back as a slightly badass babyface, if you will. Still have her keep the whole like tough girl fucking gimmick that she's got. You know, you can't really be evil Emma without being a heel. I understand that, but I think she would have got quite a considerable pop if she would have come back and saved Dana Brooke from the Charlotte beatdown. I mean, that's the general direction it looked like they were heading in, and then we absolutely got nothing from that. As we've learned since then, that's because Vince McMahon changes all the Raw creative on such a whim that we don't know. And divulging quickly further into that theory, Vince does all that shit, and that's why EMMALINA didn't actually debut last week, apparently, because basically they run out of time. Now, how you can run out of time in a 3-hour show is beyond me. Now, I find that totally ridiculous. But, you know, did EMMALINA really need to become EMMALINA? You know, I think, you know, they're going big. You know, they're not just going to have her build up the fucking vigilantes for, like, you know what now, 2 months, and just expect her to, you know, fall flat. No, they're making us wait for a reason. We've got to believe there's something specific planned. But then again, this is WWE, and I think probably there's fucking plan. If I'm being totally honest with you, I mean, come on, like, what? Oh God. Okay, so moving on from that as a bloody whole, people are saying that they are bored of waiting for the EMMALINA characters to debut. I can see where this is coming from, because I myself, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh yeah, give me EMMALINA now. I was last week because I was pissed. Now, I knew it would go like this, because I remember when they cut Big Show's return a couple of years back due to the same thing. Not that, you know, anyone's that bothered. It was just like, you advertise something and then you don't give it. That's what I was pissed about. You know, not to mention the fact that I'm going to fucking, oh, by the time you see this video, I would have already eaten fucking sushi with wasabi sauce. So that's not going to go down well. I mean, I'm probably going to be shitting sushi out my ass while watching Raw tomorrow. So that ain't fucking going to go well, because I lost the Battleground payback. No. Roadblock, end of the line. There you go. Fucking prediction. So, in short, I've lost interest. I'm bored of waiting for the EMMALINA gimmick. Is that a valid argument have? Not really, because just the fact that you're mentioning it on Twitter that, oh, you're bored of waiting or you're pissed off with waiting, I've seen a lot of people saying, that means you want to see what this character has. You want to see what you know, WWE has got planned, and that for one is probably one of the main reasons why. I mean, did EMMALINA need this character just to fucking, you know, basically, I don't really have a lot of faith in the character because, okay, she's a pretty girl who can pose seductively. I mean, if you wanted to know that about Emma, you could, you know, unless you're blind, you know Emma's very good looking, right, and she's not fucking, you know, she's not exactly a fucking sore on the eyes, is she? So why we needed a whole gimmick to bring that to the fray or bring that to the foreground, I don't know. The only possible way that I think it will actually work is if they have her completely be the diva, literally the last diva, and that is, hear me out before everyone goes mental, you know, that is kind of like fucking not what we're looking for, considering that, you know, the whole Emma thing recently, like, I don't know, the whole Divas Revolution and all of that, and Emma was actually the one that you could argue started the Divas Revolution along with Paige, so it kind of comes full circle that she'd be the last one to really stray away from that, you know. But for lack of a better word, I don't know, I'm intrigued, and going from that to the last point towards the end of this video is, should I be interested in the EMMALINA gimmick, is what I've heard a lot of people are. Should I even bother giving this a chance? Well, the fact that you watch Raw means you're going to give it a chance by you know, default. I hear a lot of people say, I turn off my TV during this, but let's be honest, no one turns off their fucking TV during a certain segment, and even if they do, they're going to be browsing through YouTube the following day, and they're probably going to see, oh, EMMALINA debut, blah 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 blah, and even though they're probably, even if they're not that bothered at the time, they're going to click and watch just to see what the fuck's up, and that's really what I believe you should hold on to. You know, you just want to find out what the fuck is up with this gimmick. Once we know, the question is, once we know and we find out what this whole gimmick is about, is it going to be enough to keep us all entertained and invested in the character? Raw's women's division, and this is another reason why I believe that the character might as well be needed. You know, if you're a wrestler or a women's wrestler, to be more specific, on Monday Night Raw, even if you're decent in the ring and you know, you're over with the crowd and you have got a decent gimmick, like, you know, I think of at least two other women that have got decent standout gimmicks. Bailey, she's, you know, arguably the female John Cena, just a lot more likable, you know. Nia Jax, she's the fucking powerhouse girl who could arguably just destroy people, yet she's, I can't remember the last time I saw Nia Jax on Raw and shit like that. So basically, unless your name's Sasha Banks or Charlotte, now hopefully that's already changed by the time you're watching this video, certain events that happened at Roadblock would have hopefully changed that, considering I'm not going to spoil it. Well, actually no, it's okay to spoil it because you guys would have already seen Roadblock by the time you've watched this. So with Charlotte winning the title back and it being the end of the feud, they need other women to step up, but the problem is they've totally neglected everyone else. So hopefully EMMALINA will be a completely functional standout character. So my closing argument on it is, give the fucking gimmick a chance, and let's hope that Vince McMahon doesn't wake up tomorrow and go, by God, I've seen the script, I want EMMALINA to be, I don't know, a dancer again, or she's fired, or something, I don't know. Anyway guys, if you have enjoyed these thoughts, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.